In the midst of life's trials and tribulations, we often find ourselves questioning the divine plan. We wonder why God allows heartbreak to enter our lives, especially when it involves someone we deeply love. Today, I want to share with you a message of hope and inspiration as we explore the reasons behind God's mysterious ways. First and foremost, we must remember that God's love for us is unwavering and unconditional. He knows the desires of our hearts and the pain we endure when someone we love breaks our heart. However, it is essential to understand that God's plan for our lives is far greater than our own understanding. His ways are higher than our ways, and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So when we experience heartbreak, it is an opportunity for growth and transformation. God uses these moments to mold us into the individuals He has called us to be. Through the pain, we learn valuable lessons about love, forgiveness, and resilience. We discover our inner strength and the power of faith to carry us through even the darkest of times. Moreover, heartbreak can serve as a catalyst for spiritual growth. As we turn to God in our pain, we draw closer to Him and deepen our relationship with our Creator. We learn to rely on His strength and guidance, trusting that He will lead us through the storm and into a brighter future. Another reason God allows heartbreak is to redirect our path. Sometimes we become so consumed by our love for another person that we lose sight of God's purpose for our lives. When our hearts are broken, it can be a wake-up call, reminding us to refocus our priorities and realign our lives with God's plan. Furthermore, heartbreak can be a powerful testimony to others. And as we share our stories of heartache and healing, we can inspire and encourage those who are facing similar challenges. Our experiences can serve as a beacon of hope, demonstrating the power of God's love and grace to heal even the deepest wounds. Also, we must remember that God is the ultimate source of love. While human relationships may falter and fail, God's love remains steadfast and true. When we experience heartbreak, it is an opportunity to turn our hearts toward the one who will never disappoint or abandon us. In His embrace, we find the comfort, healing, and peace we so desperately seek. As we continue to explore the reasons behind God's allowance of heartbreak, let us delve deeper into the lessons we can learn and the growth we can experience through these trying times. One of the most profound lessons we can learn from heartbreak is the power of forgiveness. When someone we love breaks our heart, it can be incredibly challenging to let go of the hurt and resentment we feel. However, as we turn to God for guidance, we discover that forgiveness is not only possible, but essential for our own healing and spiritual growth. By releasing the burden of bitterness, we open our hearts to God's healing touch and allow His love to flow through us, bringing restoration and renewal. Another valuable lesson we can glean from heartbreak is the importance of self-love and self-care. In the aftermath of a broken heart, we may feel unworthy or unlovable. However, as we draw closer to God, we are reminded of our inherent worth and value in His eyes. We learn to see ourselves through the lens of His love, recognizing that we are deserving of love and care, not only from others, but from ourselves as well. By nurturing our own hearts and souls, we cultivate a strong foundation for future relationships and a deeper connection with our Creator. In addition to the personal growth we experience through heartbreak, we must also consider the impact it has on our relationships with others. As we navigate the healing process, we often find that our bonds with friends and family members are strengthened. We learn to lean on one another for support and encouragement, fostering a sense of community and unity that is vital to our emotional and spiritual well-being. Through these connections, we are reminded that we are never alone in our struggles, and that God often works through the people in our lives to provide comfort and guidance. Furthermore, heartbreak can serve as a powerful reminder of the transient nature of life. As we experience the pain of loss, we are reminded that nothing in this world is permanent. This realization can inspire us to cherish the moments we have with our loved ones and to live our lives with intention and purpose. By embracing the present and trusting in God's plan for our future, we can find peace and contentment even in the midst of heartache. As we journey through the healing process, it is essential to remember that God's always with us, providing strength and comfort in our darkest moments. He is our refuge and our fortress, a constant source of hope and reassurance. As we lean on Him, we can find the courage to face our pain and the wisdom to learn from our experiences. In the end, the question of why God allows heartbreak may never be fully answered. However, we can trust that He is always working for our good, using even the most painful experiences to shape us into the people He has called us to be. Through heartbreak, we learn invaluable lessons about love, forgiveness, resilience, and faith. We grow closer to God and to one another, discovering the true meaning of community and the power of His love to heal and transform. So, as we face the inevitable heartaches of life, let us remember that we are not alone. God is with us, guiding us through the storm and into a brighter future. He is our strength, our comfort, and our hope. And in His love, we can find the healing and peace we so desperately seek. In the words of the psalmist in Psalm 34, verse 18, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." May we take comfort in this promise, knowing that God is always with us even in the midst of our heartbreak. And may we continue to grow and transform, becoming the people He has called us to be, shining His light and love in a world that so desperately needs it. As we continue to reflect on the reasons behind heartbreak and the growth that can emerge from it, let us also consider the role of patience and trust in the healing process. When our hearts are shattered, it can be tempting to seek immediate relief from the pain. However, true healing often takes time, and it is in the waiting that we learn to trust in God's perfect timing and plan for our lives. During these periods of waiting, we can find solace in prayer and meditation, turning our hearts and minds toward God and seeking His guidance and wisdom. As we immerse ourselves in His presence, we can find the strength to endure the pain and the hope to believe in a brighter future. We learn to surrender our fears and anxieties, trusting that God is in control and that He will never leave us nor forsake us. In addition to prayer, we can also find healing through the power of gratitude. By focusing on the blessings in our lives and giving thanks for the love and support of those around us, we can shift our perspective and begin to see the beauty that still exists amidst the pain. Gratitude can serve as a powerful reminder that even in our darkest moments, God's love and grace are ever present, providing us with the strength and courage to face each new day. Another essential aspect of the healing process is the cultivation of empathy and compassion. As we experience heartbreak, we gain a deeper understanding of the pain that others may be going through. This newfound empathy can inspire us to reach out to those in need, offering a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, or a helping hand. In doing so, we not only find healing for ourselves, but also become instruments of God's love and healing for others. Moreover, as we journey through the healing process, we can find inspiration and encouragement in the stories of others who have faced similar challenges. By connecting with those who have walked the path of heartbreak and emerged stronger and more resilient, we can gain valuable insights and wisdom that can guide us on our own journey. These stories serve as powerful reminders that with God's help, we can overcome even the most devastating heartbreak and find hope and healing on the other side. In conclusion, the journey through heartbreak is undoubtedly a challenging and painful one. However, as we trust in God's plan and embrace the lessons and growth that can emerge from our pain, we can find healing, hope, and transformation. Through patience, prayer, gratitude, empathy, and connection with others, we can navigate the stormy seas of heartache and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So let us continue to trust in God's unfailing love and guidance, knowing that He is with us every step of the way. And as we face the inevitable heartaches of life, let us remember that we are not alone, and that with God's help, we can overcome even the most devastating heartbreak and find hope and healing on the other side. Stay blessed.